Emmanuel Acho isn't too popular with some NFL fans who disagree with his absurd reaction to Calvin Ridley's recent NFL suspension for betting on games. In a since-deleted tweet, Acho called a video that suggested the wide receiver fixed Falcons games very damning. "I don't think Calvin Ridley was throwing games while on the field at all, but this video is very damning," Acho said. Emmanuel Acho is drawing the ire of some NFL fans after sharing a damning video following the news of Calvin Ridley's suspension. Rodan Ekenrose, former ESPN host Trey Wingo, was among those who criticized Acho for his tweet. "I don't think he did it, but this video completely out of context sure makes him look like he did. Clown show take, but sadly not surprising considering the source," Wingo tweeted. In a separate video posted Monday on his Twitter account, Acho, a former NFL linebacker, disagreed with the league's policy that players are prohibited from gambling on NFL games. The NFL announced Monday it had suspended Falcons receiver Ridley for betting on games. Gregory Seamus. "This Calvin Ridley story is wild, but you should be able to bet on games as a player," the Fox Sports 1 analyst said. He proposed the plan under one condition: you just should have to bet on your team to win. If you're betting on your own team to win, what are you going to do? Try harder, play better, try to win even more. So, I do think players could bet on games, but the mandate should be, you must bet on your team to win. However, I understand the NFL doesn't want to open up that can of worms. That's just what I would do." Some Twitter critics let Acho have it about his bad take in the comments under his video. "That's ludicrous. I'm very surprised at your take on this," one person tweeted. "This type of thinking has no substantial chance of gaining any ground." Another said Acho's video shows a remarkable lack of understanding how gambling works. Ridley has been suspended through at least the conclusion of the 2022 NFL season. Kevin C. Cox, one Twitter user, offered to educate Acho on why his suggestion would be terrible. The topic about whether NFL players should be allowed to gamble on games within their sport has been a heated debate on social media, especially since the news about Ridley's suspension broke on Monday. The NFL announced on Monday that it suspended the Falcons wide receiver through at least the conclusion of the 2022 season for betting on NFL games during the 2021 season. According to the NFL, Ridley placed bets during a 5-day period in late November 2021, when he was away from the club's facility to focus on his mental well-being. The former first-round pick played in just 5 games in 2021. The NFL said its investigation found no inside information was used or that any game was compromised. Ridley used his personal phone to place parlay bets, including wagers on the Falcons, NFL Network reported. After the news broke, Ridley tweeted he does not have a gambling problem, and that he bet $1,500. Ridley is eligible to petition for reinstatement on or after February 15, 2023.